Hey y'all, been all over the country, tried all kinds of bourbons. I've learned one thing: the best bourbons are the bourbons you share with your friends. Hello, my name is Joe Russo. They call me Suburban Joe. I hope you all are ready for lots of fun, lots of laughs, and lots of bourbon. So on this show, we're going to talk about surviving fatherhood. You know, the tale of two fools. We're going to talk about mixing cultures and mixing bourbons. Although we try not to take ourselves too seriously, there's a lot to learn on the show. I want to welcome you all to this journey, the Suburban Joe Show. Remember, drink what you like. And guess what? We ain't rocket scientists. We just like bourbon. Yo, and welcome to Suburban Joe. We're back. Cheers, all. Cheers, T.
Cheers.
Man, it's fall.
You know we got to cheers, man.
We got to cheers, right, man. Come on,
cheers,
man.
Brother.
Shit. Right, so here we are. We're nearing the end of October already.
Yep.
And you know what that means?
What is it?
It's time to vote.
Oh boy. Here we go.
You know what? I think it's a good way to start today.
Yep.
Only because there's so much going on.
Yep.
And so let's just roll right into it because I just think that it's kind of important. So let's get some tips on voting to start off with, and then, you know.
You want to start with some tips?
Yeah, let's start with some tips. Just first of all, just this is all easy stuff, but just things to remember, right? You know, First of all, make sure you're registered to vote, right? Mm-hmm. Secondly, I know it's getting kind of late for some of this, but select how you're going to vote. I mean, if you have, you know, if you're going to go in person or you're going to do it by mail, and if you have the ballot at home, it's late to mail it. Chances are it won't be there on time. So you're going to have to bring the ballot to the drop box.
Make sure your vote counts.
Yes, always make sure your vote counts. Learn what's on the ballot.
Oh, man.
Very, very important. And learn who the heck's running.
So I want to say something to that.
Yeah, go ahead.
So in the African-American homes, we almost always vote Democrat. And it's usually because that's the way we were brought up, right? Whoever grandmother voted for, your mother voted for, and so now you vote for, right? Martin Luther King was a Democrat, right? Like, or I think was it Democrat then? Yeah, it was. I think it was.
Yeah, because Kennedy was a Democrat.
Democrat, right? Yep. And so even Malcolm X, he probably didn't identify with much, but at the end of the day, our leaders always encouraged us when we had leaders, actually, right? Mm-hmm. It's a different time.
Right.
Doesn't mean our values change. Mm-hmm. It just means be careful because the ball is moving. So do not go straight down. And even for my white friends and some folks on the Republican side, right? Don't go straight down the ballot and check the box that you're familiar with. Because
that's what a lot of it is. It's religion. Yep. It's religion. It's culture.
Yep.
It's race.
Yep.
And that's how people vote. They always will listen instead of doing their own investigating, which I think is important.
Right.
You know, we all sit here and we want change, but change will never happen if we don't educate ourselves and look, right?
So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
And we didn't talk about this in pregame, so sorry if I caught you off guard on this one. Mm-hmm. What do you think make people so emotionally charged when we discuss politics? Like, you ever notice how emotionally charged we all get? Mm-hmm. What do you think it is?
Man, you know what it is? It's and you know right where I'm going to go with this.
Okay.
It's the division, the divide that our political leaders create.
And
right?
the media.
And the media. Oh,
and
it's
society.
Definitely the media, the society, because that's how they win, right? Mm-hmm. It's by dividing and conquering.
Which bucket can we get you to jump in?
Right, and then if we're fighting,
and we do the same thing in our voting.
We do identical.
Jump into a bucket, and we just go straight instead of actually knowing
who's really running out there.
It's crazy because we almost have a road rage when it comes to talking about politics.
We do, and it's just
it's like a political rage.
It's a political rage, and we shouldn't be that way, you know, because you know what? If we sat down together and we all talked, our politicians and people that run this country would be crying because that's not what they want. right? That's how I feel.
They
Anyways,
don't want the true understanding.
No, they don't want us to understand anything. They want us fighting so they can get with anything they want to do.
Exactly. So to echo your point, just check out the ballot. Check out some of the belief systems. I had a great conversation with my buddy and one of my big bros, Kwame Kilpatrick. And we were kind of talking about the pro-choice. I think it's item 3, right?
It's 3. Yes,
it's 3. And the thing about it is, it's not what you think it is. It's not how we discuss it, right? Like, let's actually look at it word for word, line for line. And then decide if we're...
Because it's very confused. That whole thing is very confusing.
And it's not just whether a woman should have a right or... Because I think it's a line in it to say that if the kid is old enough to have a baby, they're old enough to decide if they should have an abortion or not. You know?
Yeah, I haven't...
And we don't know that. And so I never heard that.
I haven't heard that
you know
either.
What I mean? And so let's dig into some of these. Not just... I don't want to single that one out.
No.
I don't want to tell you what to vote,
no,
where to vote.
You need to do it on your own.
It's up to you and how you feel.
Yep.
We should be entitled to our own feelings. But let's just do a little bit of research this time. Let's look into some of these things. So I just want to say that.
No, you know what? It's what we need to do. I mean, you know what? We all need to investigate because you know what? There's so many false things out there, especially on social media.
Narratives and everything.
Social media is the place where a lot of times the wrong people have a voice.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And if you listen to the wrong people, then they're just gonna take you down that path.
And it's so easy to pick up. You know how you drive to work sometimes and a song is playing and it plays in your head?
Yep.
You don't even like the song. It plays in your head.
Yep.
We're the same way with the information that we listen to.
Yep.
Sometimes it's so easy for us to just pick up something that we heard and now we're running with it. Now we believe it without
researching.
Yep.
Oh, well, you and I have talked about that 100 times.
Yep.
You know, a lot of times we'll read something and it's like, then we'll,
we'll
talk about it. Then one of us will question.
We feud about it.
we do feud about it sometimes, but then sometimes it's like, oh man, I should have looked a little deeper because there is so much false information out there.
If the New York Times said it, it must be true.
Yeah.
If CNN said it, it must be true. You know
if Fox said it, it must be true.
And
they're all false. Everyone, they all have their narratives.
Yeah, so know your precinct.
Yep. Oh, that's the important one. Know a precinct.
Know your precinct.
Yep.
Know your rules. Make sure you're registered.
Yep.
Show up. Know what to vote for. Right. Make sure your voice is heard.
Yep. And please go vote. Important. If nothing else, just go vote.
Oh man.
Yep.
So one thing that I do want to. The other thing I want to say is I'm so glad Gretchen is fixing these roads.
I was going to go into that by saying your road rage. Speaking of road rage.
She needs to do them all at once. Like,
I know.
God, could we not done some of this stuff during COVID when everybody was sitting at home?
How can you justify having every road in a 5 mile radius under construction? I mean, around us.
Yep.
How in the heck can you justify having?
Man. I think they just opened up Garfield.
They just opened. Did they? We'll find out. Yeah.
But Hayes is still closed.
Yep.
Can't get the kids to school. Right.
Nope. 15-mile road closed. They had 16-mile road closed for a while. They had. I mean, every road you turn down.
Right.
There is the Michigan State flower, the orange cone. I mean, it's ridiculous.
She said before the clock. Run out. She's going to have them damn roads fixed.
She's
fix
right.
the damn roads. I guess she's going to fix the damn roads.
She's going to make sure they're all fixed by election. By November 8th, they're all going to be fixed.
I don't know if I'm going to show up mad at her because it took me 2 hours to get to the pole and I live across the street from it.
Well, everyone
would be happy because she finally fixed the road.
Well, if you have a low-profile car, you're going to be happy because no more speed, no more.
That's it. I'm walking.
That's it. I'm walking everywhere. Dude, that is so funny.
Man.
But that's, it's the way it works.
Yeah, man.
It's just crazy, So anyways, we got lots going on.
Yeah.
We got Halloween.
Yeah,
let's go into Halloween.
Let's get into it. So funny story. Me and you went and we took the boys to go see Smile.
Anybody go see it?
It was a pretty good movie.
It was good, yeah.
It was very jumpy.
Yes. It was really, the way they did things. Was it like super scary? I personally didn't think it was like scary, right?
Okay.
But when you thought I don't want to ruin it, but when you thought they were going to do a jump scare, it didn't happen.
Right. And then when you wasn't expecting it, they did it. So
they did it.
So that's good. That's good writing.
Oh yeah, it was good.
I thought it was pretty good. I was surprised that it only followed,
the one girl.
Spoiler alert, it follows the life of one person.
Yep.
Mostly.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it would be like spread it around more.
Yeah.
But it,
What I found funny is that each one of your kids, because it was you and I and your 3 boys that way. Yep. And it was funny because each one of his kids took the movie slightly different. Right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, his oldest was like,
so he's the reason why we were there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And the oldest was like, ain't nothing gonna scare me, right? And then the middle one has got to break everything. I mean, he's breaking. So I sat next to go ahead. You can finish. Yeah, and then you sat next to the little one.
He broke the whole movie down, right?
Yeah.
I'm talking about every little piece of it, TJ. All right. Yeah. So and he was right. It's like details I was missing. He was like, no, Dad, remember? And I'm like, oh, right. Yep. He's active. He's an active watcher. And then my baby Dion, he was like, I'm never going to see a scary movie.
Never wants to go to the movies and watch a scary movie again.
Done
ever.
But so we went to Partridge Creek and watched it.
Yep.
Beautiful scene at night. Mm-hmm. Nice weather, awesome. Everything. You come outside.
Partridge Creek. Yeah, I mean, Jermaine, he couldn't get enough when we were walking in. Yep. And I really think what we should have done, we screwed up. We should have taken the boys for a walk through Partridge Creek.
Of course, what do you mean we screwed up? We always screw up.
Oh, yeah. But that's a whole different topic.
That's a whole different topic,
yeah,
right?
That's a whole different topic.
But one thing I did not enjoy.
What's that?
And I don't know if it's because I'm getting older or what. But first of all, it's assigned seats. Okay. Yeah. We get there, and our whole row is full of these teenage kids who took our seats. Fine, whatever. I'll sit somewhere else.
I could have dealt with that. That would have been no big deal.
But what was tough was the whole time they were talking and loud and just.
And they were on their phones the whole time.
The whole time. And it's like.
Yep, flashlights.
So first you're in my seat. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And now you just.
Well, we're there watching a scary movie, right? We're there watching a Halloween movie. Ain't nobody wants to see a flash off of your phone, your flashlight coming on, and just a bunch of nonsense.
And playing practical jokes. And I felt like a grandpa. I felt like get off my lawn.
Well, it's okay. But at the end of the day, how much, think about what that movie costed us to go watch.
Yeah.
And the food and everything. Just because, and then you got these kids behind you.
I waited till the sunset. I wanted it to be nice and dark. It was like, all right,
it was
let's
perfect.
Go experience Halloween, right? Because the kids will make you do that.
Oh,
They'll say,
it was awesome.
Hey, stop being an adult for a minute and enjoy Christmas, right? Look for the snow.
Oh yeah.
You try, and then
that happened.
But other than that, though,
it was fun.
Great experience.
It was fun. Like I said, the only thing we should have walked around.
We should have walked. The next time we'll get hot cocoa and some coffee.
That's right.
And we'll enjoy it because Partridge Creek is beautiful. If you've never done movies in Partridge Creek.
Yep. There's
a
lot.
The next
it's
one
really
in Partridge
cool.
Creek at night because it's nighttime at 6:00.
Yep. And there's a big, huge fireplace there. It's awesome. Everyone, it's
take
really
some time
good.
and enjoy it. And hopefully you don't have the jackass teenagers sitting.
That's right.
But we'll see.
That's right. Speaking of Halloween, just local stuff. If you got nothing going on, there's a bunch of like streets in Macomb County that are set up. There's Coleman Street. They call it Chaos on Coleman Street.
Okay.
There's like 9 houses set up. And actually, I think...
And this is on Coleman Street, right?
Yeah.
Like the cross streets or like...
No, but it's on... They have a Facebook page.
Okay.
It's called Chaos on Coleman.
Okay.
And there's another one called the Neighborhood Haunt. They're also on Facebook. And the cool thing about the Chaos on Coleman is they have they do a raffle, and the money goes toward a charity, and they're also accepting food donations.
Oh, man.
And they give that to a local church.
I love it.
So it's really actually kind of cool. And then everybody, no matter what city you live in, township, wherever, just go to their homepage. There's trunk or treats everywhere. I know we live in Clinton Township,
right?
And there's all sorts of things going on in Clinton Township. So, you know what? There's plenty to do.
If you go to your township
homepage, township or city, yes,
you'll get information on the different opportunities to,
and even even on Facebook. Okay. Go to these Facebook pages, all sorts of stuff. So, anyways, anything else you want to talk about Halloween?
No, except I hope. Oh, Jeff is having a party.
Jeff is having a party.
Even though he moved.
Yep.
Our neighbor.
Yep. He used to be our neighbor across the street. Now he's our neighbor down the street.
Down the street, and he's having. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. That's going to be a fun time. Yep. And then we're also, this time of the year is a big high school sports time.
Yep.
Big school sports time. I mean, I'm wearing my Fraser High School soccer shirt here to start off with, but we'll get into that in a few minutes. But, we have all sorts of things locally going on. We have soccer is into the regional games right now.
Yep.
And football, regular season's about over with.
Yep. And we're leading into basketball season.
We
just finished the so shouts out to the Little League CVLL.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
We just finished up fall ball.
Yep.
Hey, if any of you got a 10U, that's 10 and under, kid that wants to play baseball for travel, hit us up on the show and let us know. I'm looking for some talent.
Yep.
For my son's travel.
Oh, yep.
Okay?
The Tribe.
Over there in the Clinton Valley.
That's right.
With the Tribe.
Yep.
Shouts out to the Tribe. Coach Dave Barton and my man Scott over there, man. So hit up the show if you got a 10U kid that want to get involved.
Perfect. This is the place to do it, right?
Yeah. I would love to help them recruit some kids.
Oh,
man,
for sure.
We took them to Ohio. They did a great job. But I can see the gaps where we can grow, and I'm looking forward to helping them.
Cool. Yeah, let's do that, right?
Yeah.
So the other thing I want to do, I'm going to give a couple shout-outs as well. First of all, to the Fraser boys and girls cross-country team. They both won. They both finished first in MAC White Division.
Wow.
Yep.
Nice.
And then I also have to give a shout-out to my son.
Fraser Soccer.
Fraser Soccer. They won their district championship.
Congrats.
Yep. And unfortunately, they lost in regionals. But man, let me tell you, I'll get into that in the next segment. But man, so much fun.
So much fun.
So anyways, anything else you want to chat about there? So let's get into the Tale of Two Fools.
Let's get into where we are,
dads.
The butts of the jokes.
which is pretty much always. So
yes, sir.
Where do you want to start? I mean,
you go ahead.
You want me to start?
I think you had the big one this time, man.
Yeah. So anyways, this year, my you guys all know I have two boys, and one plays soccer, one plays baseball. So Justin just wrapped up their soccer season. Let me tell you, kind of rough. He at first was kind of not blowing me off, but didn't understand. So, they won. So first of all, they won their district. So they were district champs. And what a way to end the season. We were lucky enough at Fraser to host all the district games for District 13. It was awesome. So we ended up, it was a battle, We had to win. They had to win. They had to win 3 games. And then they had to beat Stevenson to get there, who was a darn good team.
Yeah.
So shout out to them,
Congratulations.
Yep. So last night, man, the game ended, and just came up to me, man. He just gave me this huge hug. He goes, "Dad, I can't believe it's done."
So let's frame this.
Yeah.
How long have you been playing soccer?
Justin's probably been playing soccer since 3 or 4 years old. We've had him out there for a long time. He played soccer, he played baseball, but then baseball was just not his sport.
Okay.
So he needed something, contact, just running all the time.
After playing from the age of 3, this is the end of the road.
This is the end of the road. Maybe he'll play some kind of like, we did, like
pick up every now and then.
But this is it. He's done. It really hit him last night.
Heck of a way to go out, though.
It was. That's what.
Champs.
Oh man, I'm telling you, every senior that we talked to last night, they were hugging and whatever, and they were all like, it wasn't even about losing last night. It was about, I can't believe what a storied ending. It was like it was kind of like when Tampa Bay won the Super Bowl and they were at home.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You can't write that.
Can't write
how lucky were they? You know what I mean?
Pretty cool.
So yeah, we had that, and then we also did Justin's senior pictures. So that was actually kind of cool. Our neighbor Miranda.
Yeah.
She took his pictures. So
what's up, Miranda?
What's up, Miranda? Oh, you'll be on here.
Yeah.
Anyways, speaking of Miranda, Adam, this bourbon we're drinking tonight, Adam brought it to us from up north.
Nice.
So cheers, Adam. Thank you.
And what's the name of it?
This one's Fox.
Fox.
Yep.
Okay.
Let me see. Hang on. Darn thing here. It is Fox River bourbon.
Fox River.
Yep. It's Michigan based.
That's
so,
awesome. Thanks,
yep.
Adam.
So and then so anyways, if any of y'all are looking for someone to do pictures locally, you know Miranda, you can just find her on Facebook. It's Inner Circle Photography.
Nice.
So
man, she did some great photos.
She did.
Too.
She did some really good
she
photos.
Props and everything. That
oh yeah, and she even went. Her and Just even went into the river to take pictures. I mean, it's a little cold now, but when they did it, it was a little warm, so it was fun, you know. And it's actually funny. I was thinking about this. It was like, man, I thought at this point in my life, right, like right now, like with Justin, you know, with travel soccer being done, Jeremy in college, Justin in senior year, I thought, man, I'm gonna have a ton of time to do things. Yeah. Man, it's quite the opposite. It's like, man, we've been like running between, you know, you all know Jeremy plays baseball. We just wrapped up fall ball up there.
Yep.
Which is always fun, you know. But you know, other than that, you know, just crazy. But it's been fun. It's a great ride, you know. I'm gonna miss a lot of it though. That's
I'm
sure.
on the other side of it.
You're
looking forward to missing it, right?
you are looking forward to missing it.
It's all just getting started.
But, yeah, I mean, you had you guys did a fun. You guys did a fun tournament in Ohio.
Yep.
Halloween themed.
And we're getting ready for basketball, so I'll be coaching this year.
Yep.
For TJ, and so we prepping for that. That's gonna be
that's gonna be fun.
That's gonna be fun. You know,
yep.
we love basketball, so
yep.
Yeah, man, this is it's gonna be a fun time.
Yep.
But of course, we got in trouble as husbands this week. We always do.
I ain't worried about it. Always happens. What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Damned if you're damned. Yeah. We're always damned.
Damned. You be damned.
I mean, oh yeah. It was just like, it's just funny. I just laugh. You know? Hey, you know what though? It's all good.
Yeah, but we had Neighbor Day.
We did.
We got a chance to see baby Enzo.
Yep, we did. We got to see him. We had a night. It was fun.
Jen and Dino. Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. And what it was such a beautiful night too,
beautiful
man.
Night. Played some cornhole with Lino.
Yep, and the kids.
Yep.
All the kids were there playing cornhole with us, except the babies, of course. But but yeah, that was seriously a lot of fun, man.
Yeah, you know? So far we've been just enjoying fall. The beginning of it, because the weather hadn't been that bad yet. So.
No, it's been beautiful. I mean, today's probably the first day that it's really turned. I mean,
but it was still like 60. I'll take.
Oh 60. Yeah, I'll take 60 all day long.
I'll take 60.
You know what I mean?
I think for me it just get dark so fast.
Oh,
so
that's the only thing. But I think that's changing pretty soon. We're gonna be falling ahead pretty soon. So we get an extra hour of daylight somewhere. So it'll all be good. You know what I mean?
Because right now the kids standing at the bus stop, it is pitch black out there.
Oh, I know. At least by the time next month, at least I think it's coming up.
I hope it's in a few weeks.
I think it is. I would say it's
check on that one.
Yeah, you know. So, anyways, want to roll into Culture Clash?
You want to get into it?
Let's get into it.
Well, so we're gonna have Antoine.
Yes.
Shape this one because it's this one's kind of fun and interesting.
It's fun. Producer. Yes. It's fun, interesting, especially because my son and so many.
Yeah, I don't know if it's fun, but it's controversial.
No, it's controversial. It's fun because it's a topic with so many things going on.
Yeah.
And I mean, tons of stuff going on in it.
Yeah, it's a lot of things connected to it.
I mean, kids love them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I buy all the shoes.
Yep.
What do you think, man?
Yep.
Well, it's definitely something, right? But today's Culture Clash is we're putting Mr. Kanye West, or Ye, or not short, but that's his name. And he actually, a quick update on this. He just showed up to the Skechers office unannounced with no invitation in LA to find a new home for his Yeezy brand. And those of you who don't know may wonder, well, why does he need a new home? Wasn't he with Adidas? Well, no, not anymore, especially after the extremely anti-Semitic comments that he made on a Drink Champs interview. And it has so far, the total count as it's up to 5 now of different high-profile agencies that has dropped him and no longer do business with him, including Gap, Adidas, Who else? Def Jam no longer recognizes his label Good Music.
He's losing athletes that
He is losing athletes
with Donda Sports.
that are with Donda Sports.
Yeah.
He is losing faculty in Donda for his Donda Academy.
Is he really?
Yeah.
He deserves to.
He's been dropped by one of the highest like ranked talent agencies. So yeah, it's definitely starting to be a domino effect for him. And the reason why this was a very important culture clash topic is because the comments that he made were against people who weren't of his own skin color, right? And if we were to put someone else with more lighter skin in his shoes and what they were saying, I feel like the condemnation would have been the same.
hate speech.
Hate speech. At the end of the day, that's hate speech. And what a lot of people in my community, in Me's and T's community, we're hearing is, oh, y'all don't understand that he's doing this for the people. Y'all don't understand that he's doing this for us. And as a black person, you should be behind him. And no, we shouldn't. Because as black people who have been the subject of hate for the past 300 years, it makes no sense for us to stand behind hate, even if it's from someone of our own skin color.
Right. They're also blaming it on maybe some mental illness or bipolar.
And you know what? If that's the case, then we need to do better.
Yep.
We need to do better with giving him the proper resources and help that he needs.
Because I think so far he's lost at least $400 million, right?
He's no longer a billionaire.
Thank you, Joe.
Yep.
He's no longer a billionaire.
Yep.
Due to Forbes, he's lost upwards of $290 million off of Adidas dropping him alone, though. No, the $400 million might be a correct number.
Might be a real number.
But he's lost $290 million alone. 260, I'm sorry, from the Adidas loss. So it's like they always say, skin folk ain't kinfolk.
That's how you feel, huh? Whew. So I want to say something to that. I was going to let you go first to get your perspective, but skin folk and kinfolk make mistakes.
That's true.
So I can't say he's no longer our brother, right?
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
I can't say that. What I can say is he's in a crazy space right now, and I wish that we had the right people to reach him. And it's not even because his beliefs are mine or not mine. It's just at the end of the day, there's a time and place for everything, especially and based on your level of influence.
Yep.
You know, you've got to understand when to say things and when not to.
Definitely.
Right? Like me and Joe was talking earlier, and we were laughing about the value of the Yeezys, right?
Oh, I can't wait.
And they're like $400 shoes. So some people think that it's going to be like $10,000 shoes. Some people think it's going to be $50 shoes now, $20 shoes.
I'm
right?
ready to see him in TJ Maxx.
And it's like, you know, when we finally invest our money into an African American that makes shoes, right? Other than Michael Jordan, this was the next one.
And Shaq.
And no, Shaq shoes were already in like Payless.
They were, but
at the Reebok deal. But my point though, my point is like you have to understand that what you do is timeless now. And so you go off into like a different space in the world where you say that battle ain't mine, or maybe I should watch what I say or watch what I'm thinking, because instantly it kills the credibility of all the work that he's built over time.
It definitely does. It's an empire,
just destroyed
and now gone.
There has been kind of signs though for years though.
Yes.
I mean, the whole Taylor Swift era when he was dogging on her,
his mom passing,
yes. him and Trump becoming buddies,
the Kardashian crush,
the Kardashian,
curse,
curse. But like I said, there's been glimpses of things throughout the years that this guy has done that, I mean, and you know, you got to think about it. He's done some things that have been like very questionable throughout the years, and you know, at the end of the day, we talked about this, like you said this morning when you were talking about about Gucci and
Yep,
Louis Vuitton and all those things. You know, we don't know their true feelings on anything.
We don't know
they
how
keep
they
their
feel.
mouth shut.
Yep. We don't know how they feel about black people wearing their clothes or their shoes. Like, you know, we found out how Tommy Hilfiger felt, but we don't know. They keep their mouth shut.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. But that's what makes them timeless, is like you said.
That's what makes them timeless. And more importantly, that's what makes them create the legacy for their children. What Kanye's doing is ruining the legacy of his kids with his mouth.
He did, 100%.
Yes.
And that's what's very hard to stand by and watch.
Exactly.
You know, I've been watching him be
especially
ignorant for years.
Especially like with what he did. Like it's like you just said, we've been watching him go off the rails.
Right.
Yep.
And I mean, when the Taylor Swift thing happened, I was like, all right, that's fire, go Kanye.
Okay.
When he ran for president, all right, that's fire, go Kanye.
Okay.
Even when he got with Trump, I was like, that's a little odd.
Okay. So all those were signs for me, but okay.
Right? No, there were definitely signs.
Right.
But it's about like what you support. Because
he went from a backpack rapper from Chicago,
yes,
right,
to a
like me and you type of folks, right? Like,
yeah, and he's transcended the space of having to watch what you say. I feel as if, right? But my question to you guys is,
okay,
you always have to watch what you say, though, no matter who you are. Because he's got money, it doesn't.
No, but that's what
money
I'm
and
saying.
power. It doesn't make him. It doesn't make him
Immune.
someone that you can abuse whomever you want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And so, with that being said, because there's two different sides to this coin right now.
all right,
There's folks who like agree with Candace Owens, right?
Okay.
Who fully agree with what Kanye is doing and what he's saying, and there's people who don't stand behind it whatsoever.
okay. What did he say exactly?
Honestly,
In this case,
in this case, it was along the lines of saying that Jewish people are evil and they run everything. That was the gist of it, right? And everybody was like, "Well, you can't say that Jewish people are evil. Like you can't do that."
No.
Basically, it was kind of along the lines of, y'all remember when Kanye West, when he said that George Bush doesn't care about black people. Yeah. Oh my goodness, that was another one,
another sign,
right?
There's plenty of signs when it comes to him.
And so
I was rah with that one. I was like, yeah, he don't.
Right. I was kind of turned with that. I was like, okay, and that was before my time.
Right.
But then I saw it and I was like, all right, Kanye, right?
Right.
But in every single one of those instances, there has been people who have been behind him, and then there's been people who were completely against him. How do you guys feel like this is going to age?
His statement about
how everyone feels.
Yeah. So I think whenever you talk about a group of people or a culture, especially as an African American man, to know what that feels like and to have experienced it myself, I just think it's horrible. I think it's just horrible. I don't think it's going. I think the way people feel about it is the way people will always feel about it.
Mm-hmm.
The way they feel about it now, even the folks that's on the other side, that's you know, it's always people on the other side.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you know, we cannot disrespect groups of people.
We cannot.
Especially when we know, especially us.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, especially us. Like, come on, bro. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Like, of course you can have whatever view you please. Because when I run into racism on the internet, like if I'm gaming or something like that, and somebody's being racist, I always ask them, I say, okay, if you saw me face to face,
right,
and I beat you in a football game or a chess match or something, would you say those same things? Probably not, due to fear of retaliation. So you would keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
And we would continue about our day.
Sure.
Right? So same thing like you said with the owners of Louis Vuitton and Gucci. They keep their mouth shut on things.
Yeah.
And they don't, the blemishes that they have go far deeper than like other stuff. Like they got whole different types of like
lifestyles and everything.
Yeah, exactly, right?
You gotta like catch them secretly being recorded to hear their racism. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like Donald Sterling or something. But what do you think though?
You know, because of everything. I mean, hey, number one, you know me. I'm totally different. Like that pisses me off.
Right.
That irritates me beyond belief. You know, you and I, Antoine, me and Marcel. We've sat in rooms together and we've talked about things, you know, and it just pisses me off. You know, I mean, it's really just pisses me off because here we're just trying to create a better world,
Mm-hmm.
and things like this keep the wedge between everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And in order for us to create a better world, you gotta stop this kind of stuff. This kind of stuff has got to stop.
Yeah.
What's the stuff? Let's talk about. Let's uncover the stuff.
Yeah.
What is it in your
It's derogatory statements.
Uh-huh.
It's against
groups
groups of people, and even individual people.
stereotyping them all, putting them all in the
always
same bucket.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep. I mean, there are so many stereotypes. I mean, you know it.
Yep.
There's a stereotype for everything.
Yeah.
And it's wrong. It's wrong.
Definitely is.
I don't want to be judging how I live my life, and I shouldn't judge people on how they live their life. You know what I mean?
And these are the same people he signed up to do business with in the first place.
Shouts out to
Yep.
our guy Gio.
G. Yep.
Shouts out.
Like these are the same people he, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's I can't believe this is the day where we standing with Jewish people because Kanye West was disrespectful to him. Like this is,
And it's not even like because it's like that situation where you're walking your dog and
Yep.
it walks past, like you walk past like a group of kids and it scares them. Your dog scares them. You're like calm down, like
Right.
come back,
come
like,
back.
What are you doing?
Like, what are you
Yeah.
doing?
That's what this is. For
What
the
are you
black
doing?
community
You
and
know,
Kanye.
especially when your dog just got attacked a block down. Like,
Right.
you really know how this feel. Like,
Yep.
Like you making this Kardashian thing too real, right?
Way
Like,
too real.
it's way too real. But
That's what they do, right? I mean,
yeah,
it's just that's what power. Unfortunately, power, money,
And the Kardashians.
and the Kardashians.
That'll get you.
and you know what? I'm
See
proud
what
of
happened
myself.
to
I have never seen one episode of that show. So
yeah.
Good.
shouts out to me.
Shouts out to you. bow, bow. But anyways,
You know?
man, nah, we don't
Yeah.
we don't identify with what he's doing.
No,
and,
not at all.
Nope.
disagree with him, and
Yep.
I also worry about his mental well being, and
Mhm.
I hope he gets some help.
That's the big.
Yeah.
Like,
That's where I'm at with him.
Yeah.
Get my guy some help, please.
Mhm.
Honestly.
Yep. Get him help.
Cool, man.
So let's talk about something. Let's get off that subject.
Let's get off of it for now.
Let's make it fun. 5 ways you know it's fall in Macomb County.
Uh-oh. Man.
Yep.
Woo. Let's see.
We got some
There's
video
a lot-
clips. So we got some.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
hope I
Yeah.
hope they play the video clips
Yeah.
while we talk about it.
Yeah,
But,
I agree.
One way I know for sure, is they start marketing Christmas.
Oh yeah. Everywhere you go, the Christmas trees are out.
They're already selling Christmas.
Yep.
Ugg
That's
boots.
Ugg boots.
The
Ugg
ladies bring the Ugg boots
Yeah.
out.
The
Come
Ugg
on.
boots are
That's
out.
the one I couldn't wait to say it because once the Ugg boots come out,
Yep.
That's it. You know it's fall
You
time
know
in
it's fall
Michigan.
time.
The
Oh.
Ugg boots.
Holy smokes.
Well, the other one is Randazzo's, and some of these other places brings out all the cider mill donuts
Oh yeah.
and the cider mill
And what's
and
the
cider.
what's the flowers? The
Oh yeah, the mums
The
are out.
mums.
The mums are out.
mum's the word.
Yeah, now mums are cool. I buy those every year, by the way,
Yeah. Those
because
are
I'm that
cool.
way.
Those
But
are cool.
and the leaves falling, obviously.
Leaves falling
Right.
for
Yep.
sure.
My neighbor Adam putting up the dragon.
The dragon.
Oh, I
comes
should
up.
take a picture of that. This dragon is probably like, I can't even tell you how tall this darn thing is. It's pretty darn tall.
That's fire.
It's pretty cool.
you know what? I have one for you guys.
Uh-huh.
I want y'all to let me know. Do y'all think this is like just a regional thing or is it just like a Michigan thing? You see a lot of geese flying and dropping things everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're everywhere. They
That's like
Everywhere.
yeah,
everywhere.
and the birds getting together right now too.
Mhm.
Like they are just flocked.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go, there's just birds are all flocked
Big
together.
time. Well,
I
it gets
hate
dark.
geese.
It
Yep.
gets dark earlier.
Yeah.
The school traffic,
Yep.
right? The kids
Yep.
are going to school. The sports are changing.
Yeah, sports are changing. I mean, and just I'm telling you today, you'll see the video. I mean, I had leaves yesterday.
Too.
Today, it's covered. I mean, everything is covered.
Everywhere.
Really?
Yes.
Fall's
everywhere.
here. I like that though.
Falls here. Another one. It's probably leading to our last segment, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is the lowly lions are at it again,
Ah.
ripping our hearts out
They are
one Sunday at a time.
one Sunday at a time. I mean, It's like that every year. I mean,
Every single year.
we were like super excited.
Yeah, man.
You know,
Let's get into this thing before we get out of here.
yeah.
All right, talk to me, man. Where you at on Dan Campbell in this?
I have not given up yet, and neither have the Lions. I mean,
Okay.
I just heard today on my way in, ownership, they're sticking with them, and they should. They're a young team. You know, they're kind of excited. They're still kind of. I mean, yeah, I'm drinking the Kool-Aid.
Right.
You know,
Right.
but they're
Sure.
still kind of exciting. You know, I mean, like you've been preaching it for years. They need a secondary. They have no secondary.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I don't know. You got to give them another year or so. I mean, they're still young. I mean, look at the receiving core is young, and they're injured.
They might get a number 1 pick again.
I know. Quarterback this year, maybe.
I don't know, man. I just tell. I don't know how they feel about Jared Goff, man. I would love to know how everybody feel about Jared Goff.
I think Jared Goff is hard to put your finger on right now because of the injuries that they've had offensively this year. Right? I mean, you look at the receiving core, has been pretty beat up. The running backs, I mean, Swift has been out for a couple weeks now.
Agree with that.
You know what I mean?
St. Brown's been out.
Yep.
Shark's been out.
Yep.
I would agree with that.
I mean, they've got so many injuries out there that are just
true. Except for 2 games, we haven't had any problems scoring.
Yeah.
Right? So.
Yep. But, the Lions bring, think about Sunday. Yep. Right? What a great day that was, right?
Uh-huh.
I mean, we had pretty much the whole neighborhood at your house on Sunday, right?
I mean, including Antoine.
Even Antoine was there. Believe it or not, he showed up.
I had some troopers with me. It was cool.
That's right. Yep. It was fun, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Neighbors were all there, and it was a fun time, Yep. And one more thing, by the way. We did say it before the season started. We laughed about it. Raiders, still not that good, by the way, everybody.
What's that, the NFC East? With Dallas?
Yeah, that's crazy.
And the Eagles?
The Eagles, Dallas, the Giants.
And then the Commanders.
Yeah.
Didn't think they would be better than the AFC West.
I didn't think so.
But they are.
Yeah. But it's all good.
Yeah,
it's been an interesting, besides all the injuries this year, it's been fun.
And the roller coaster ride fantasy is.
No, forget that could be so that the fantasy football thing could be like a whole episode.
It could be his own show.
Yeah, that's right.
We should build another podcast.
That's right.
For that.
We'll do it. All right.
Oh, boy. This guy. Okay.
Oh, yeah. So, anyways.
And congrats to the Pistons. Go ahead. I know you want to say something to Antoine. Mr.
Antoine.
What's he, 5-2?
He's 5-2.
Ooh, that sounds so crazy.
If the season would end today, he'd be Panda of the Year.
And?
I'm just saying.
So, Panda for us is low scoring.
A low score.
So.
And he's 5-2.
5-2. That should say something about the rest of you guys.
I know. We're all scoring tons of points. And losing. It is. It's the truth.
Touche.
Maybe we're trying too damn hard.
Actually, hold on. Actually, while we're here, because I just so happen to have my app open.
Yep.
If we were to go here, sad days. Okay, well, not leading the league yet.
Not leading the league.
Not leading my division.
Oh, you're not.
I'm still like we're still fighting for it. For the number 1 spot.
Isn't that funny? That's awesome.
Oh, man.
So, anyways, good luck.
Thank you.
I know I'll see you again pretty soon.
You. Oh, you're right. You're right. You will see me again pretty soon.
Yeah.
Same outcome. That's fine. Have you guys played each other yet?
We have.
I
think we have.
How'd that go?
I don't think we played each other yet.
No?
No.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, have we?
I think we have.
Let's check. But it's funny because I'm not sure, are you back on the mic already? I mean, the way we planned this, I thought we had this thing all settled.
Oh, no.
So here's the problem. Once you give Antoine an in, they're in and out.
That's it.
Yeah, no.
Back to production, sir. I played the Russos week 9, and it is now week 8.
Week 8.
Yep.
Hey, Marcel.
Oh. Footsteps.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I've been
Marcel's not that easy to beat, though. Just letting you know.
Yeah. Do you know how many times I've heard that?
You always get everybody in the right weeks.
That's for sure.
I guess
You
so.
do.
Call it beginner's luck.
You could.
I can't wait for this trophy. I have a show for it already.
Oh, jeez. I got a mission.
Oh boy.
I'll buy you guys some pizza or something with my winnings.
With anything we want on this pizza?
Yeah, go crazy.
Sweet. I guess we're going downtown for pizza.
Yeah, y'all want buddies?
Huh?
Actually, you know what? Quick regional question for you guys.
Yeah.
Come on with it.
Pizza Populous or buddies?
Personally, Pizza Populous.
I like that because it's nice and thick.
It tastes like a pie almost, but I can't do it as much as I can do buddies.
Yeah.
Okay. All right then.
Yeah.
Because
Because they're both good, right?
That wasn't
Yeah.
a good comparison because Pizza Populous is kind of like specialty. to a
Yeah.
certain extent. Okay,
Yes.
so buddies or Jets?
Buddies.
Buddies.
Buddies. Okay.
Buddies is better than everything else except Pizza Populous.
Yeah.
Okay. All right then. Let's scratch those two. Jets or Little Caesars?
Jets.
Gotta have it. Damn. Because I ain't gonna lie though, a good hot and ready.
Oh man, they got a Little Caesars got a good
Yeah,
veggie
actually,
pizza too.
They do. And
You know
actually, if
what?
you get it nice and hot,
It's good if it's
yeah, if it's piping hot,
Yeah.
ain't nothing wrong with Little Caesars at all.
Okay.
You know, and you know what the best thing to do with Little Caesars sometimes? Throw it in the oven for a while.
Yeah. That extra most bestest back in the oven for a little bit.
Heck
Really
yeah.
crazy.
But you know what I mean? You get everything melted again.
Yeah.
It's good.
Definitely.
You know?
Definitely. Are we Michiganders or Michiganians?
Ganders.
What?
We're suburbanites. No.
What?
Yeah, that's a good question. I guess it all depends. I
'Cause
mean,
I say Michiganian.
Michiganian. Well, in the past 2 years, we've been Michiganders.
What do you mean the past 2 years, Joe?
Well, it's the way that our governor, she really been pushing Michiganders, and our media has been saying Michiganders as well. Everyone has.
My whole life has been Michigander. So.
Has it? Yeah.
Huh.
I never even thought about that. Yeah. I've heard Michigander more in the past few years than I've ever heard it.
Okay.
You know, which is fine. I don't know. Michiganders is fine with me.
Best lake.
Michigan.
Okay. What about you, T?
I would have to lean on Joe for this one. All of them.
Would you? Okay. Back to producing.
All of them.
All of them. All right. So, anyways, that's it for today, everyone.
Yeah, that's it.
You know. So hey,
That's it.
that's it.
In that case,
Ain't no more to it.
make sure y'all follow the Suburban Joe Show.
That's
Like,
right.
Subscribe.
Oh yeah.
So, that's what I was getting to next.
I know.
But that's a good.
Y'all put me
that's
on.
right.
Y'all put me on the mic, and
That's
now
right.
I'm
That's
just kinda
good.
Like,
and
I'm
don't
here.
forget. And don't forget to tell them to go buy some merch.
Buy some merch, please. at
You know, don't forget to tell
suburbanjoe.com.
them. You know, to go to Mbassador Studios.
Yep.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
and what's kind of important.
Well,
What do we always say?
One more thing before
Yeah.
we say that.
Yeah.
If you have a small business in our area, the
Uh-huh.
Clinton Township, Clinton Valley, Macomb County,
Yes.
tell us about it. Tap
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
And
we
we'll-
want to promote you. We also want to have you on the show.
That's right.
So
Please.
let's work together to build our community nice and strong.
I agree with that. 100%.
Yeah.
You know. Hey, and don't forget, drink what you like.
And the best bourbon is who?
Is the one you drink with your friends. Cheers,
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
Cheers. Let's get
Cheers.
this down one more time and let's
Antoine,
have a good one, man. You
have a
know
good
what?
night.
Piston game,
Yeah.
man.
Pistons
Enjoy
game.
the Pistons.
Woo.